Well, you're right. I mean,
As dual literacy rate, all it is literacy basically is what happens to it. Whether you say statistics by tutoring or something like that, people forget the fact that they want to go to school, they go back to school to say and remain literate. And you go maybe from high school. Let's delve into another subject where you delve from straight from high school. Out of my wherewithal of knowledge, but you want to specify what you want to get into. Maybe in high school you honed in on those skills and stuff like that. I don't know how you do that from my point of view, but you know, man, it's such and such. So sometimes some people come out like, man, they come out Unabomber style, right? They're like, so some people just drop out and like make billions of dollars, right? And stuff like that. Doesn't necessarily mean do hella homework on the week and then, just blow off the weekend. And as long as you do the repetition of what you're supposed to standardize do, individually the fruition is what it is to each person. Did I succeed in junior college? It took me a long time to graduate, so it's kind of a gray area. It's got a debate on whether I succeeded or not, what the name change and everything like that. And so, the rigors of it remains the same for everyone. I think if you're individual, individually, I think the rigors of it. Like look at, for example, the people you're listening to, right? You just can't talk like that if you're not educated, right? You can't even hold like this type of production like this if you're not educated, right? And so you say, oh, well, you can do a YouTube blog. Yeah, well, that's kind of showing smarts. That's showing out smarts and some of that. But at the same time, it's like, so with that, it's always great, right? Some people get a solidified private school education in high school, and they're like, that's enough. That's complete. That completes my education, and I want to go and enter the workforce. It's something like that. And so people, and they live life just fine, right? As what you can see, and something like that.
They say you're attacking academic freedom, which of course, this ideology is destroying it. Now, this ideology we're talking about, I'll just lay it out. You can tell me whether you agree or disagree. It is, if it's not flat out Marxism, it's some version of it. I mean, when I see the protesters in the street, they're talking about, we have to burn down.
I don't really say anything about. I think everybody just wants to be quick-witted. I think everybody's like wants to put their mind first before their body and stuff like that. They know physiologically what goes on in your mind ends up in your body and stuff like that. That's naturally how that goes. And so, no matter what Arnold Schwarzenegger says, strong body, strong mind. I mean, it could be that way too, but. Essentially, what comes when it comes plant seeds into your mind, it expresses in your body and stuff like that. And so, I mean, if you keep it like, oh, this is linked up, or whatever you say, and then you say, oh, you start talking arrogantly, like, I'm so thin-skinned and whatnot, and stuff like that, and like, it's like, well, I mean, you'd rather be that than be called Densho, you know what I mean? I mean, who would want to be called that as opposed to thin-skinned? I mean, you have to be a fool to know a compliment and an insult, you know what I mean? So everybody wants to get to that point. So that's an emotion of envy, yeah. And everybody is susceptible to that. I mean, like, yeah, I want to be like that. I want to be like that. I want that, or whatever it is. Well, you start getting into ideas like, I want to be that. I want that. If I can't have it, I'm going to destroy it and stuff like that. And that doesn't do anything. And so when you go back into systems and the private schools or like an enriched education, whereas where I would say in my experience, it never comes easy. You know what I mean? So if it's the literacy that comes first, and then it's the workplace things that like the little inclinations like competencies and communications, maybe say phones or something like that, or whatever it is, right? Alarm panels and stuff like that. If you have a background already in that, I wouldn't say that necessarily it follows that, but I would say that maybe when you get into the smarts of like what the secrets of America are, the national treasures, then you follow yourself and notice life is basically in a moment by moment sometimes deal, like as in Da Vinci Code type deal. And so people are like, man, that's either the immediate response by the masses, man, that's like it's something to romance about. It's a romantic idea or something to that effect. When in fact, you know, it makes therefore making it envious. But it's you only get to that point if you're trying to make $1 or you're trying to survive. You know what I mean? It's all by fruition of necessity. All right, necessity. So it's not so much. It's like sink or swim, you know, and that's it. So. And I think so. I think everybody has a different level of. I don't know the word semantic is for it, but everybody has that sort of pivotal point in life where they make those decisions and stuff like that. This to put decisions as such a vague term now, such as used as, but that's it. So I mean, so to reiterate it, so I would say, yeah, I mean, you say literate, and then maybe you get, or as an adult, in my experience, you become literate, and then at a point you're like, and I need to just do simple competencies, and then you just get into the idea of the smarts of the national treasures of the United States, and then that's the path of how I see it, my path.